What's up everyone, John here from Get to Know Games, and today I got something special. We got a pack of Scourge here. This is factory sealed, ordered it in. I'm going to open it up today for you guys. I'm so excited to get this open because this set actually means a lot to me. These are some of the first cards that I ever bought on my own. There's a small ding in the side that kind of sucks, but hopefully none of the cards are damaged. I guess that's what happens with these older sets. This is from 2003. It's part of the Onslaught block. And yeah, this is where, you can read this, a little bit of flavor, but this is where storm cards came into effect, large dragons. Yeah, so anyways, I'm super excited to get this open because again, these are some of the first cards that I bought personally to start my Magic collection way back in the day. So let's get this open and we'll see what we find. See if we can find some of those old cards that I remember from back in my old collection. So right now I'm going to throw up the most valuable cards in this set. Again, there's not that many extremely rare cards or valuable cards in this set, but I'm just super excited to open this up because these are some of the cards that I grew up or I started playing Magic with, so they mean a lot to me. So first up we have Divergent Growth. This is 1 mana instant. Until end of turn, lands you control tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So, pretty straightforward instant there. Temporal Fissure is next for 5 mana. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. And again, this is a storm card, so these basically copy each other spell you played before, and you get to choose a new target. So when you play the spell, copy it for each other spell you played before. So that was a new mechanic. And decks are still being played today that revolve around this storm in Modern and Vintage. We also have Misguided Rage for 3 mana. Target player sacrifices a permanent. Pretty straightforward, not quite as complicated as Storm, but I love the art they had back in the day. Yeah, this card I remember having in a deck. Dragon Scales for 2 mana. Enchant creature gets +1/+2, and attacks doesn't cause it to tap. So Vigilance. And whenever a creature comes in with converted cost 6 or more, you may return it from your graveyard to enchant target creature. So, again, I remember this card, I remember it in my deck, and I always wondered, what is up with his face? Is it under the thing? Is it peeking out? See, there are his eyes, but I don't know where his mouth is or anything. So, anyways, God, there's so many memories in this. I just remember so much, so I love sharing it with you. Death Hand's Buzzard is next for 3 mana. It's a flying 2/1, and when it is put into graveyard, all other creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. Okay, this is again another card I remember having in my Goblin deck. Spark Spray, 1 mana, deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and you can cycle it for 1. Discard this card from your hand to draw a card. Yeah, it's great, like having these memories. Chargetooth Cougar is a 6 mana 4/4. And it gains +1 if you can pump it up basically, and it has mountain cycling for 2. Oh. It's amazing how far Magic has come from this artwork to like how it is nowadays. This is another card I remember having. Instant, target creature gains +1/+2, and it has Storm. Yeah, it's so good. It's great going back and looking at these cards again. This is one I haven't seen, Clutch of the Undead. Sorry. For 5 mana, enchant creature gets +3 as long as it's a zombie. Otherwise, it gets -3/-3. That's kind of cool. We also have Fierce Empath for 3 mana. When it comes into play, you can search your library for a creature with converted cost 6 or more, because there was a lot of huge creatures in this playset, or in this set, so that helps you get those big ones out. Dispersal Shield is next. Instant 1/1 or 2 mana. Counter target spell if its conversion cost is less than or equal to the highest converted cost among permanents you control. Man, some of the wording on these old cards as well is way more complicated than it has to be, I think. Here's another card I remember having in my white deck. Wing Shards for 3 mana. Target player sacrifices an attacking creature, and it has Storm. Our next uncommon, Krogan, I think that's how it's pronounced, for 5 mana, 3/3. And when you play a large creature, you put 3 1/1 counters on this, so it gets huge over time. That's pretty cool. Love the art on this old stuff. Amazing how Magic has changed over the years. We also have Metamorphosis for 2. Put target permanent and owner controls on top of its owner's library, That opponent may play an artifact, creature, or enchantment or land from his or her hand into play. I don't know how that's a good card. It has cool art, but I don't know if I would ever want to play that in my deck. And finally, our rare is Dimensional Breach for 7 mana. Remove all permanents from the game. As long as there are any cards remain removed from the game, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player returns one of the removed cards he or she owns to play. That's kind of interesting. Again, silly mechanic, but man, the art on these cards, like, it is just, I find it so fascinating how far it's come. These were done back in 2003 or so, I think. Yeah, 2003. So over 10 years, this is how far Magic has come from this artwork and these wordings and mechanics to how we are now. So just crazy. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this of older sets, let me know by liking this video, and then I'll know you guys want to see old stuff as well as new. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. Have a great night. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.